I was the only Latino in the world in 2024 to score a perfect 180 score on my LSAT, and I just got into Harvard Law School. I've saved my students over $1 million in scholarships by improving their LSATs. I'm going to give you the exact study schedule I used and all my students used so that you could get to the 170s quick. It's only 1 hour a day and you could get started today. So on Monday, what you're gonna do is you're gonna choose a test you haven't done before and you're gonna do the first timed section. Do it timed, finish, and then review your mistakes. It should take you either half an hour or an hour to finish the section and then another half an hour to review. If it takes any longer than an hour and a half to 2 hours in total, what you could do is just stop reviewing right there and call it a day on Monday. By the way, if you want more help on reviewing your mistakes and just getting tutoring in general, you could go to the link in bio and purchase a month of my tutoring. And then on Tuesday, what you do is finish reviewing the mistakes you made on Monday, and then the rest of the time you do drilling. And drilling is going one question at a time on the LSAT. That for about an hour, and then Wednesday what you do is you do the second time section of the same test that you did on Monday. Again, do the time section, review your mistakes. If it takes you longer than an hour and a half to 2 hours, then move that to Thursday. And then Thursday, what do? We're going to finish reviewing our mistakes that we made on Wednesday. And then we're going to do the rest of the time, do drilling. On Friday, we're going to do the third time section of the same test that we chose on Monday and Wednesday. So now we've done 3 sections for that same test. That's enough for us to plug those numbers into a score converter and get a score for that test. Again, on Friday, we're going to review our mistakes. And that's kind of the whole point of the study schedule is we're doing 1 full test a week, but we're not sitting through the whole 4-hour long full test and beating ourselves up and making us inconsistent. No, this is 1 hour a day. We could stay consistent and still do 1 full test a week. And then what we could do Saturday is we could do another hour of drilling and finish reviewing our mistakes, either an hour of drilling for logical reasoning or reading comprehension. And then Sunday, you have 2 options. You could either do an hour of drilling for logical reasoning or reading comprehension again, or you could do the 4th time section of the same test that you did Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Super simple weekly schedule, only 1 hour a day, 1 to 2 hours a day. You're not beating yourself up and you could stay consistent and you get the high quality review. Improvement on the LSAT really only comes from doing that high quality review and staying consistent. It literally comes down to just those 2 things. So if you stick with the study schedule, I promise you time and time again, myself and dozens of other students have improved their scores by 20 plus points. So please, not only is this the best study schedule, in my opinion, it's the only sane study schedule. You do a little bit every day, you're staying consistent, you get that high quality review, every single day. And you do 1 full test a week so that week by week, you could gauge your progress. The first week, you could say, hey, I got a 155. The next week, you could say, hey, I got a 157. And